Now students, we are starting for the solutions. Solution of your NCERT textbook and mostly numericals, because numericals that requires very conceptual knowledge. So let's start NCERT exercise question. Now keep NCERT textbook with you, otherwise download from the Google and keep PDF with you. We will do some of the most important, some of the numericals which are important for the exams and which are having same method that you have to do yourself, but mostly we will solve almost all the sums. Okay, so now take your textbook. Now the question is question number 2.4. First numerical: concentrated nitric acid used in laboratory work is 68% nitric acid by mass in aqueous solution. What would be the molarity of such sample of the acid if the density of the solution is 1.504 gram per ml? First of all, as we have studied in lecture 1, 68% by mass, 68% by mass, that means it is W per W. So first of all, see 68% HNO3 by mass, that means it is W per W, and you know what is W per W? Weight of the solute in yes 100 gram of weight of the solute in 100 gram of solution. So here see, solution is 100 gram, that is fixed because according to the definition. In that 100 gram, 68% is HNO3 and the left one is, that is 32. So I make here total 68% is HNO3, 32% is water, that makes a solution. So that is 68% HNO3. So it is clear that we have solvent here is 32%. Now what we want to find? We want to find the molarity. Now for the molarity, if you see the formula first, molarity is equal to W upon M into 1000 upon VmL. We require VmL solution. That means we should have volume of the solution, is it? But volume of the solution, it is clear by according to the definition it is 100 gram, but it is gram. We want in ml. So at that time density is useful. In the question density is given, that is 1.504 gram per ml. Now you know what is gram per ml? That is 1 ml weight 1.504 gram. Otherwise we can say 1.504 gram is equal to 1 ml. 1.504 gram is equal to 1 ml. That means 100 gram is equal to how much? So very simple mathematics, 100 upon 1.505, that is 66.48 ml solution. So we got the volume of the solution. Now very easy, according to the definition of the molarity, W into 1000 upon molecular mass into VmL solution. Weight, that is 68 gram, 1000 according to the formula. Molar mass of the HNO3 you should find yourself, that is 63. VmL solution we calculate actually 66.48. So we got the 16 molar solution. Now this is the method number 1, but now we have method 2 also. The method 2 is, now see here, what is method 2? It's very simple. You have to remember this formula. Okay, note down here. Molarity is equal to percentage mass into 10 into density upon molecular mass of the solute. So molar mass or mass of the percentage mass is given in question, that is 68%. Okay, so that 68% we will put here. 10 is already in the formula. Density is given 1.504 upon molecular mass, we calculate 63. So molarity is equal to 16.22 molar. There is little bit difference between these two answers. Okay, but you can calculate, I think it is also in decimal. Okay, I have written approximate value. Okay, now let's go to the question number 2.5. Now question number 2.5, that is a solution of glucose in water is labeled as 10% W per W. What will be the molarity and the mole fraction of each component in the solution? If the density of the solution is 1.2 gram per ml, then what shall be the molarity of the solution? So now let's start the question. Glucose, it is given that is 10% W per W. Now molarity, now we will do according to the shortcut method that you have to remember, because when you are doing MCQ you have to save time for next question also. So always remember these shortcuts. Molarity is equal to percentage into 10 into D upon molecular mass of the solute. Percentage given that is 10 in the formula. Density it is given 1.2, and molecular mass of the glucose that is 180, you can find it. So molarity that is 0.66 molar. Now another formula, another shortcut I have written stars here that you should remember. Molality is equal to molarity into 1000 upon 1000 D minus molarity into M2. So in this chapter you should remember 2 is for the solute. When I have written M2 W2, that M2 or W2, that is for 2 is for solute and 1 is for solvent. Okay, in our theoretical portion we have taken B and A for solvent and B for solute, that is the same thing, but 1 and 2 becomes easier for us. So now another formula for the molality is equal to molarity into 1000 upon 1000 into D minus molarity into molecular mass. This is capital M, this is small m. Molecular mass of the solute. The molarity we find that is 0.66, 1000. Okay, now 1000 into D is 1.2, that is given. Molarity is 0.66 and molecular mass of glucose, you can calculate, it is 180. The answer we got that is 0.61 molar. It is molar and it is molar. Now second point is also there. Now we want to find mole fraction of each component in the solution. Mole fraction of each component. So another formula you have to remember, X2 that means it is for solute. Molality into molarity upon 1000 plus molality into molarity. That is 0.61 into 18 upon 1000 plus 0.67 into 18. So we got the mole fraction that is 0.01. It is for solute. Now you know addition of mole fraction is 1. So we will subtract for x1. x1 is a solvent. So 1 minus 0.01, that is 0.98, approximately 0.98 or 99, that is for solvent. Okay. So now it's very easy. Just you have to remember the formulas. Now let's jump to the question number 2.6. Now let's start question number 2.7. A solution is obtained by mixing 300 gram of 25% and 400 gram of 40% solution by mass. Calculate the mass percentage of the resulting solution. A solution is obtained by mixing 300 gram of 25% and 400 gram of 40% solution by mass. Calculate the mass percentage of the resulting solution. So now here 40% by mass and 25% by mass. So it's very easy to understand W per W. Okay, so W per W, that means let's start the solution. Question number 2.7. Now 300 gram of 25% solution by mass, that means it is W per W, and according to the definition of W per W, that means 100 gram of solution contains 25 gram solute, but we are taking 300 gram. According to the question, it is ideal condition. According to W per W, 100 gram solution contains 25 gram solute, but we have taken 300 gram solution. So how much solute is there? So that is 75 gram. 40 gram of 40% solution by mass, W per W, that means 100 gram solution contains 40 gram solute, but in our question 100 gram is not taken, we have taken 400 gram experimentally. So 100 gram is 100 gram solution contains 40. So how much for 400 gram? So we will get the 160. 400 into 40 upon 100, that is 0 0 cancel, and answer is 160 gram. So total weight of total weight of 25% and 40% solution, 75 gram plus 160, that is 235 gram. That is total solute. Okay, now total weight of the solution, that is also given in the question, 300 gram solution, 400 gram solution. The total weight of the solution is 700 gram and total solute is 235 gram of solution. Now what is the question? Calculate the mass percentage. So it is very easy. Again we are going in opposite direction. We want to find W per W. So now according to the W per W, whatever the amount is present in 100 gram, that is called W per W. So let's start the calculation. 700 gram total solution, 700 gram contains 235 gram of solute. How much for 100 gram solution? So that is W per W. So 100 into 235 upon 700, 0 0 cancel. We got the answer 33.5%. 33.5% mass percentage. It's a percentage of solute. And if you want to find the solution, that is 66.5, you can check it. Addition becomes 100. Okay, so percentage of solute is 33.5%.